I told them that these are going to be my last two games, but my only request and my wish is that I play my last game in Mumbai so that my mother could come to the stadium and watch me.
What would you say you most learned from your dad?
Oh, I think humility, inclusiveness. We lived on the 4th floor and there were no lifts, no elevators. So the postman had to walk 4 floors, climb 4 floors and hand deliver those letters. And my father would actually invite them inside the house, make them sit, put the fan on, offer them a glass of water or sometimes even a cup of tea. And only when you grow up, you mature, you start understanding such a wonderful thing to do. I wanted to do the same thing in my life. And the same thing has to continue with my children. And I'm so happy that their nature is also about giving, sharing. We lived in a 2-bedroom apartment. So we were 6 of us. My 2 brothers, sister, parents, and hey, so my father's friend who was to move to our colony, but the building wasn't ready. And his friend was struggling for a place. And they were 6 of them. So my father actually offered his friend with his family to come and stay at our place. And he gave them 1 bedroom out of what we had. Whatever you have from that, even if it's not enough, he was still prepared to share. And that's why I keep saying that if I could be 50% of him, I know I would be on the right track.
You said his sense of reason was his biggest virtue. Explain that if you don't mind.
I was extremely naughty, so there would constantly be complaints come. But my father and my mother never shouted at me. He would rather explain to me, and if I did not understand, possibly I didn't understand because there was a complaint every evening when I returned home, or Sachin has damaged a window pane or something like that.
There's plenty of reason for him to shout at you.
But he would explain to me, and that's why I feel that those kind of things stayed with me. And I spoke to you about perfect example as a parent, parenting lessons. That is what I would say. I mean, he was.
What do you think you learned from your mom?
Her grit, resilience.
And she worked in the insurance industry.
Yes, she did. I mean, very, very hard-working woman. My mother would be kind of cooking food for the first half of the day, and then she would go and work in the office, come back again, spend time with us, simultaneously cook, and then go to sleep. So it was hardship all over, and nothing came easily.
Describe what it was like, her finally coming out to one of your games.
Oh,
and the last opportunity too.
Yes, she only saw me play in my last match. Till then, she would watch me on television, but never ever live.
And why?
They all felt that they would possibly be disturbing me.
Even though there are thousands of people at the
yes,
game.
Because it started from my school days. I kind of hated anyone watching me live.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so my brother would hide somewhere behind a tree and watch me the whole day. So my brother has seen every match of my life. So he would watch me, he would prepare his notes, and then we would be discussing that. Also, my brother kind of told all the family members that nobody's going to go and watch him. He has to perform. He has to go out and score runs, and if he is going to be distracted with family members around, that is not going to work. So nobody came and watched me, and that kind of became a habit. So when I was playing the last match, I told our board, BCCI, I told them that these are going to be my last 2 games, but my only request and my wish is that I play my last game in Mumbai so that my mother could come to the stadium and watch me. So they graciously agreed to host the last game in Mumbai, and that's the only time she has seen me play live in 24 years.
What was that like?
Oh, unbelievable, because I was batting. They showed her on that mega screen, and she wasn't aware that she was being shown on the mega screen. and the whole stadium is watching her reaction. I was anyways emotional, and in those emotions, you need to stay focused, and that was an important over last 6 balls. But what I saw on the mega screen was equally important.